I've never regretted what I did, Alex. Not until Galleon became the Magic Emperor.
Whether it's Althena or Galleon, we need someone to lead us. We can't let such wretched human beings fumble about searching for purpose.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dan,
And I'm Austin.
and we're here to play games.
Badly.
Badly indeed. We are back with Lunar Silver Star Story Remastered. In our last episode, we finished going through the Grindery, and we were handily defeated by the Magic Emperor and the next advent of the goddess Althena. And now we're picking up the pieces here in Maribia. Alex apparently has been asleep for like 3 days, so let's go see what we missed.
It's a problem, for sure.
Yep. We'll first go in here and we'll talk to Jessica and Mia.
Alex! I'm so glad you're all right. We didn't know if you were ever going to come out of it. But it turns out you're just a really sound sleeper. Jessica's been using your healing magic on us since we got here. Alex, we owe her our lives. Thank you, Jessica. It was nothing, Alex. I promise Null's just trying to embarrass me, and he's doing a great job. So, have you talked to Kyle yet? He hasn't said a word to me since we got back here. He's been too busy getting himself reacquainted with joys of the bottle. Nash has also been acting strangely, Alex. He avoids me instead of speaking with me.
Huh?
Jessica and myself have been preparing for a second assault on Galleon, but Nash hasn't participated at all. It's like he doesn't even care what happens to us anymore. We're all very concerned, but he refuses to speak with me or tell me what's wrong. What's happened to him? I can't believe Kyle fallen back into his old habits. I mean, I can. I mean, Galleon might have hurt Kyle's pride, but his body is fine. He needs to stop sulking and start getting ready to fight Galleon again.
Mental wounds are difficult to overcome.
They are indeed very difficult.
I desperately want Nash to help us, but he refuses. Alex, what's happened to him?
Let's see. Yep. Let's make sure we've... Yep. Okay. Cool. So yeah, we need to go and deal with Kyle and Nash, who are both kind of depressed. But the first thing we're gonna do is go to Ramus's shop. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am.
No, it's up and left.
There we are. We're gonna pop in here. A little less depressing. All right. Hey, excuse me. Hey, Ramus.
I heard what happened, Alex. I never thought Galleon's magic could be strong enough to control Luna's soul. But I know the real Luna is still alive. No magic has the power to destroy her will to live. Alex, I want you to take anything you need from my store, free of charge. Wow. I hope there's something here that can help you. Ramus. Thanks. Cheer up, Alex. I know you won't fail Luna. Here, take these for good luck.
Jess's bromide too. Mia's bromide too.
Why does he have... You know what? I don't even want to know.
These are from my secret collection, but I especially give them to you, Alex. Now go kick some Magic Emperor butt. And don't tell Luna I was the one who gave them to you. I have to drop something I can't carry anymore, Alex.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna have to toss some stuff. Okay. We need to sell some things anyway, but we need to get some little bit of room in the inventory anyway. So yeah.
You have a lot of... Was it Angel's Tears or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of some of this extra stuff. And we don't really need dragonfly wings anymore either. We could technically sell some of this. Yeah, it's good to have some Angel's Tears. I like to keep a few Holy Waters. 4 is probably too many, but it doesn't really matter. And then, yeah, the rest of this is good. Another thing,
Do
we'll
you
go
need to
and
talk to him again to make sure that you got what you needed?
Sorry, folks, but I'm only giving free equipment to the Dragon Master. Everyone else has to pay. The world's about to end, and Ramus is still making money.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're good here. Mia's Bromide 2.
Me at the beach.
And these 2 are the last bromides we can get in the game proper. The remaining 3 are post-game. That's the only time you can get them, so. For some reason, Ramus has the beach bromides. Don't know why.
Sometimes it's better not to ask questions.
Yeah, if you're collecting all the bromides in this game, you should have 10 of them right now. So we are notably missing Jess's Bromide 3, Mia's Bromide 3, and Luna's Bromide 1. Luna only has 2. So those are all post-game. We'll get to those. Hello!
My manager said to take anything you want, Green Eyes. Anything at all. Hee hee.
Yeah, so everything is free of charge. We are going to sell a few things here. Ice is nice. Let's see. I'm going to leave that, but we'll get rid of this. And yeah, we don't need a lot of this stuff anymore. You are going to want to have... There is some equipment in the final dungeon that you're going to want to have room for. I do have probably way too many accessories at this point, but I think I'm okay with it. And we can always start dropping crappy accessories. The other recommendation here is to buy a ridiculous amount of starlights. So we'll buy a few of them, but yeah, as you can tell, everything is on sale for 0. So make sure you have plenty of Angel's Tears and plenty of starlights. Personally, I don't think more than about this many Angel's Tears is necessary, but they're good to have. Silver lights are impossible to buy. We've got, what, 10 of them right now, and we haven't used one yet. They restore all MP. We will be using those in the final dungeon, but to avoid using those, we're going to buy a couple starlights. And trying to think on inventory management here for a second. Alright, I do not believe I need 3 Devil's Pendants. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of all but, like, one of some of these rings. Yeah. Angel rings, we're gonna keep all 5. The refresher ring, the fresh ring. Crystal pendant. I am going to keep every Wrath ring I have because they are particularly good. Gotta keep my garbage can lids. And then
Yeah, of course.
These can be casted with the Fortune Cane I've kept all game. Sage's Cane is a decent alternative for Nash if you don't feel like using a bow with him. So I'm going to hold on to it just in case I want that extra 10 magic. But other than that, we should be good.
Sweet.
All right. So now let's go find Kyle and Nash, now that we are all prepared and we've gotten what we need. Let's see, the bar is where we need to go. Which I believe we can find it by finding a building with somebody sprawled on the ground outside. Which makes sense. It is a bar, after all. No, this is Black Rose Street. Let's see. In my terrible navigation skills. Let's go up here. Ah! Out of the way.
I don't wanna.
Too bad.
Found him.
Yeah, there he is. Hey, man.
This guy's so dark. I like to look up at the blue star when I'm lying here. But now there's a giant bottle of sake in my way.
Hey!
Oh, they're both in here.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex. Hey, buddy. I guess this is goodbye. I'm just a thief, buddy. I don't have the strength or the skill to fight someone like Galleon. And now that he's paired up with Althena, I'm just that much more of a league. Why don't you have a few beers with me before I hit the road for Ned's, Alex? Let's drink to a battle well fought.
Ash?
Alex, I'm not surprised to see you here. I knew you'd feel his power, his incredible power. I'm not gonna say I was right, but I told you so. And I knew you'd be too afraid to leave here again.
You sure about that?
And you should be afraid, Alex. He's stronger than all of us. We were doomed to be defeated, and we were insane to think we ever had a chance to stop him. All is lost, Alex. All is lost.
Is it?
Just throw the one ring into the lava. It'll be fine. It'll destroy him.
Yeah, of course.
I was almost up, Alex. Let's drink some booze and have some good dirty fun. I want to be in a happy place when the end comes. I've never seen Kyle this upset before, Alex. Leave me alone, all right? I told you there's nothing we can do to stop Galleon. Nothing. He'll probably hunt me down and kill me anyway. I know I'm going to pay for my betrayal. If that's the case, then do something about it.
Uh-huh.
It's not easy to accept that a single lapse of judgment will cost me my life. What are you talking about? Betraying Galleon was the smartest thing you ever did.
Yeah. I think that's everything. Yep. Okay. So now we got to go back and talk to the only people that can snap him out of it. Ladies, need your help.
Excuse me. I can't believe Kyle's falling back into his old habit. Wait, actually, I can believe it. A good hard slap in the face ought to wake him up. Bucket of water probably do fine too.
Uh-huh.
Jessica's been so sad about the way Kyle's been acting. That's not true, Mia. I only care because the future of our world is at stake. And because you care about him, despite everything.
Indeed.
It's not like I haven't seen Kyle act this way before. I'm tired of letting him get away with it. Come on, Alex. It's time for me to straighten Kyle out. Ash is also at the bar, isn't he? I'll come with you.
All right, let's go. We're gonna go deal with them. They're so depressed. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Okay. Yeah, I think they're in fine shape. Okay, cool. Hey, guys.
What's up? Hey, Chess, I was wondering where you were. Come and pour me another beer. I'm so drunk I can't see my glass anymore. Yes? Beer? Hey?
No.
Kyle, I didn't think it was possible for you to get any dumber. Silly me. Now, can you just quit when the entire... How can you just quit when the entire world is at stake? The speed at which he sobers up is stunning.
Yep.
I'm the stupid one. You're the one who seems to forget that we already lost a galleon. If those dragon wings hadn't kicked in, we'd all would have been dead. Dead. Oh, did you bruise your poor little ego, Kyle? Get over it. I want you to tell me that you can beat Galleon with one arm and one leg behind your back. All you talk about is how big and strong you are. So why can't a big, strong man like you defend a helpless little girl like me? Tell me why. Jessica, you're not strong, you're weak. I think that last beer gave me some extra energy. I'm ready to go whenever you are.
Yeah, that's what beer does.
Yep. Liquid courage, baby.
Uh-huh.
Kyle, when Jess and me were kids, another boy hit her and made her cry. I beat the tar out of that punk, and I promised Jess I'd do the same to anyone who hurt her. I'll never forget making that promise to you, Jess. Never. Never, never, never.
Uh-huh.
Kyle. Galleon hurt you, Jess. And now, I'm gonna hurt him. Now that's the Kyle I know.
Kyle's back! Alright. Nash, your turn.
Mia, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can fight anymore. I'm afraid of what Galleon will do to me. Nash. Go ahead and laugh at me, Mia. I know I'm a coward. I know I've let you down again. I'm not gonna laugh at you, Nash. I'm here to thank you for fighting as hard as you did. What? I can't force you to fight, Nash. Not when I'm just as afraid of Galleon as you are. Just yell at me. Don't tell me you're disappointed. You made me feel strong, Nash. You made me feel confident in myself like no one else could. And because of you, I know I'm ready to take my place as the next leader of the Magic Guild. I'm ready to defend our world against Galleon's evil. Nash, if I don't come back, promise that you'll look after my mother. She's going to need emotional support to recover from the effects of Galleon's spell. I might not be there to provide it for her. Mia. Mia, you make it sound like I'm retired, but I'm in my prime. If you guys don't have me with you, how are you going to have a chance against Galleon? Let's show him the strength of the Magic Guild. I'm so happy you changed your mind, Nash. Thank you. I'm glad there's nothing Nash won't do to impress Mia. Same, brother. Well, we tried, Alex. It was really hard getting Kyle and Nash back in action.
Hello!
It's Lake.
Hey, Lake.
Lake.
Galleon was combined his power with the strength of Althena, and he's stronger now than he's ever been. Even knowing that, do you still have the courage to fight him? Answer truthfully now.
Of course we'll fight him.
I'll do anything to save Luna. I'll give up my life for hers.
The time may come when you have to keep that promise, but let's pray you don't. I'll wait here for you, Alex. Come back when you're ready, and I'll show you the way.
The way to what, old man?
Patience and all. Go and prepare yourself, Alex. I'll be here and enjoying my beer.
Alright. So, Lake is here, and he will allow us to go to, essentially, the final dungeon.
Alex, let's go to Ramus's shop. He might have some new weapons.
Okay, and I don't think there are new weapons at Ramus's shop, but we'll go ahead and look at it. This is the last time that you can go to Ramus's shop, because after this, you're headed to the final dungeon.
It's the final countdown.
Hey, Ramus.
Sorry, folks, but I'm giving free equipment to the Dragon Master. Everyone else has to pay.
Yeah. World's about to end, and Ramus is still making money.
Yep.
All right, and yeah, don't have new weapons, but you can buy anything for free in the shop. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head out. I don't know why there's a line of dialogue about having new weapons. There's a lot of things in this game that seem to be left over from the Sega CD version. We'll talk a little bit more about those at some point, but for now, Lake, we're ready. I'm gonna save first. We'll save right here. Hey.
Are you ready, Alex?
Aye, yes.
Then follow me.
Where are we going, Lake?
The place where it all began, Alex. The place where you took the first step on your quest. My grave. Lake Dine's grave. And the White Dragon is going to take us there.
Huh? What's going on, Null?
Shiny.
You okay, buddy?
Let's go.
So is he like a baby dragon? Be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we? Dine's Monument? Lake? Did I do that? How did we get here? What's going on, old man?
Perhaps I should have told you this sooner. But at least I'm telling you now about what happened 15 years ago. What happened on the day Dragon Master died.
All right, time to get some information.
Step aside, Dine. I have no more to say to one who will not listen to the voice of reason. However, perhaps it is not too late to return Althena to some semblance of sanity. Don't you understand? If she carries out her plan, the world shall perish. Galleon, this is a travesty, Dine, a crime against her progeny. Scattering her powers into the world to be reborn as a human. And you willing to throw away your power as well, willing to join her in this madness. Why, Dine? Why do you continue to travel this selfish path? You're wrong, Galleon. Though she shall cease to exist as a goddess, Althena shall never pass from this world. She will live on in the heart and soul of every human. She will smile each time two people fall in love. Nonsense, Dine. This is nothing but a deceptive stream of deadly romantic chaos. This world needs the power of Althena. She is all that holds something.
The world
Dine,
from
turn
chaos.
back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little fast.
If you continue on this course, then you will lose the very power you have gained to protect this world! Die, no! Why, Die? Why? What is it that you and the goddess can possibly see? Which I cannot! Tell me!
Hope. Hope that gives people the strength to build a future. One that's full of love and joy.
I do not understand. I see only despair.
Please watch over these children's future, my friend.
Despite her pure intentions, Althena's presence was causing more harm than good. And her many children were becoming ever more dependent upon her. Instead of working together to improve the world they shared, as she had always wanted, they jealously competed for Althena's attention, bickering to receive her blessing. Althena relinquished her power, placing the fate of her children in their own hands. And she assumed the form of a human being, to live in the world she created.
You mean Luna?
Yes.
How would you know something like that, old man? You're a liar. Who are you, old man? Tell us.
I know these things because I've kept a secret from you and the world. My real name is Dine.
What?
I never thought I'd speak my true name again, Alex. Not since I began my new life. Something went wrong when the goddess Althena began the transformation. She was in grave danger, and I had to use every bit of my power to help her complete the change. Dyne died on that day, and I was reborn as Link. I've never regretted what I did, Alex, not until Galleon became the Magic Emperor. Galleon is using his power to resurrect the goddess. Or even worse, he wants to turn himself into a god. And the only ones who can stop him is you. Althena cannot help you, Alex. To defeat Galleon, you must rely on yourselves. Our fate is in our hands. The Dragon Master isn't just Althena's protector, Alex, but a protector of all that Althena has created. If your love for Luna and for the world Althena created is strong enough, unsheathe the sword standing in your midst and claim your destiny. So what the goddess wants us to learn is that we have to take care of ourselves? That's pretty obvious, even to a simpleton like myself. How nice of you to finally admit your incompetence, Kyle. Jess, I was just saying... forget about it. Twisted, isn't it? The goddess became a human, and now Galleon wants to become a god. Galleon is on the mother of all power trips. Yeah, he is. And we're the only ones who can pull his plug. It's an interesting choice of words. Alex, it's time for you to become the Dragon Master.
Hey. Yeah?
I believe the goddess Althena has given us control of our future. What happens to us and our world depends entirely on our own actions. We have to work together and show the goddess that her faith was not misplaced. You're right, Mia. We have to stick together.
And no.
You mean the dirty old sword that's been stuck in Dyne's monument since forever?
It may be old, but it's not dirty, Null. It's Althena's sword, the weapon I used long ago. Until the day when a man pure of spirit comes to claim it.
Claim it.
Claim it.
I believe you are strong enough to claim the sword. You are ready to become the soldier that fights for the people of this world. Alex, defend their lives and help them to realize their dreams.
All right.
Claim the true Master Sword.
Luna.
Bangarang.
Yeah. He's back.
Alex, you look great. And you look 10 times stronger. No, make that 100 times. So are we ready to beat the hell out of Galleon or what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You have to believe in the power of humanity. The power that Althena placed in every one of us. But how are we going to get to Althena's fortress? Not even the airship can fly high enough to reach it. It's impossible. The legend spoke of the Dragon Master commanding the flight of a great dragon. There aren't any more dragons.
Ha 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 ha! The dragon Alex can ride is already here. Isn't that right, Null?
What? What?
What?
Alex, I've been meaning to tell you, I've actually been a dragon this whole time. Understand now, Alex, after all this time, I finally know what I am. There's an incredible power within me, Alex, and it's burning to be released. Let's go to the fortress.
Oh, yeah.
Well then.
Dragon.
How do I look, Alex? Pretty cool, huh? You're definitely bigger. But since when do flying cats turn into dragons? Oh, this world's closer to extinction than I thought. Hurry, Null. Luna's waiting for us.
Let's go!
Makes me think of the never-ending story just a little bit.
A little bit.
Galleon never understood why Althena gave up her power. He never believed that humans could lead themselves. And I suspect he always planned to fill the void created when Althena became human. Alex, be careful. You're about to engage in the fight of your life.
Thanks, buddy.
There it is, Althena's tower.
Holy crap! Could that thing be any bigger?
So this thing is the fortress of Althena? They never mentioned anything about this when I was studying to be a priestess.
Oh yeah? Are you sure they didn't discuss it on one of those days when you cut
At
class?
least I went to school, meathead! Hey, can you two knock it off already?
Gross. Wasteland is spreading everywhere.
All of the world's magical power is being drained away by the fortress of Althena.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If this continues, the entire world will be just like the frontier.
I don't think I realized that was happening.
He wants total destruction.
I will never let that happen.
Sorry if the ride was a little bumpy, everyone. Still getting used to these new wings. You did a great job, Nahal. Any ride we can walk away from is a good one. Alex, promise me you'll let me get in a few good licks before you finish Galleon.
Oh.
What are you waiting for, Alex? Let's rescue Luna and bring her home. You read my mind, Nahal.
Alright, so we made it to the final dungeon. First thing you want to do is equip Althena's sword on Alex. It is his best weapon.
That's a
Better-
cool looking sword.
Better attack power than the Master Sword, and you get another attack by using it. So combine that with the Gale Ring, Alex gets a monstrous 5 attacks.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is probably the most attacks you're going to get. I believe he naturally goes up to 5 at 99, so you can potentially have 7 attacks on him. 5's pretty good, though. And alright, we're going to go ahead and start rolling through the final dungeon here, which is a crazy place. Althena's Fortress. First thing I'm going to do is save. Enemies!
Enemies.
Yeah, so one thing I wanted to talk about after seeing that cutscene, you might notice that Dyne does not have green eyes.
Yeah,
At
I was
all.
going to ask about that, actually.
Yeah, it's one of the things, now that we've actually seen him in a full cutscene, that really struck me as odd. And I've done some research on this. There's not a lot of, like, definitive information, but I believe the problem is, in the Sega CD version, the Green Eyes comment was meant
Hold device.
to be a prophecy about the rise of Alex as the Dragon Master only.
Oh, interesting.
So it's not that Dragon Masters have green eyes, it's that Alex does, and that's how you would know that he's the one to be the next Dragon Master.
Yeah, the only problem with that thought process, I think, is that
Hold device.
is he really the only person genetically that has green eyes?
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think so. But green eyes are kind of a interesting trope in that often they're seen as kind of a special indicator.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I think it's one of those things in action there. Got some boss music in this fight. Also, one thing I think is really cool is if you look at Alex's sword, because he has Althena's sword, his ultimate weapon, it's got that look. Looks like a big old yellow, like, golden sword there.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah. Go ahead and get an herb to Kyle there. Enemies!
In the name of the goddess!
Enemies.
Yeah, I'm mainly going to use Starlights as we're going through this fortress on Mia, I think, because it really is good to have her just toss a hit-all every turn. Her and Nash can both just do hit-alls on enemy parties, and then everyone else can kind of mop it up with multiple attacks.
Yeah. Especially when you got somebody who can do 5 attacks.
Yeah, if you want to, you can always even it out by giving Kyle the Gale Ring, and then have Alex run either the Dragon Master Ring or a Wrath Ring. Currently, though, I have a Wrath Ring on Kyle along with Increase of Agility, which I think is a pretty good setup. So yeah. This is the way I prefer to do it, but I might change it once, because there are plenty of equipment upgrades in here for everyone who is not Alex, because Alex has all of his ultimate equipment at this point. So once we get some more upgrades, I may move things around a little bit, but this is good for now.
Gasp.
Gasp?
Gasp.
Yeah. Alright, and I think compared to the Grindery, this area is relatively linear. I could be wrong about that. I might not be remembering that correctly, but I don't remember having a lot of problems navigating this dungeon in particular.
Yeah.
So, as you can see also, my party is level 48. There is an achievement in the remaster for getting to level 50, which we will be getting to level 50 by the end of this. There's plenty of experience to be had here, so.
You think we'll achieve 50 just by getting through the dungeon, or are you going to take some time to, like, make sure you get there?
Alex just hit 49 without trying, so yeah, I think there's enough experience.
Fair enough.
Yeah, nobody needs that at the moment. Nothing down here. Yeah, there may be a point at which I'll do a little grinding. I didn't check, but yeah, the experience number is going to continue to exponentially go up. We might get 51 or 52, but 50 is a fairly easy, even if you don't do a lot of grinding, it's fairly easy to get to. So the fact that I've grinded up my characters a little bit means I might be like one level ahead of what you might normally get, because with them exponentially going up, you know, it's going to take more and more experience. Let's take a look, actually. Yeah, so Alex needs another 123k to get to 50. Kyle's the next one to level up. What is his total experience? Yeah, he's got over 1 million at this point. Which I believe Lake had 99 million, like almost 100 million experience. So we're still nowhere close to 99. It might have only been 9 million. It might have been 10 million and not 100 million. That actually sounds a little more reasonable. So it might be that, but still, we're only like 10% of the way to 99 at level 49. So,
right,
pretty nuts. There we go. So any thoughts on just how many story developments that you called before they happened, by the way? Because there have been like 3 or 4 of them.
in my defense, 90s anime is like my bread and butter as far as like where I started learning about anime tropes and like really digging into them and stuff. So, you know, there is something to be said with, oh, this is an older game, so the predictability of it is a little higher.
Yes. Yeah, that's more of the point I want to make, is that there's a lot of anime stuff going on in this game.
Right.
I still think it's quite a good story, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is a good story. It's just that, like, you just have to accept that some of my predictions are my uncanny ability, and some of my predictions are actually just familiarity, right?
Yep.
So
I get that. Just love having so many attacks. It's so nice. But yeah, Lake being Dyne, Luna being Althena. One that I think was interesting, you had talked about how, yeah, I think this is the best staff for Jessica. She now has her ultimate staff. Luna being, or yeah, a hammer, my bad.
it is a staff. It just looks like a giant hammer.
It's a mace, yeah. It's cool looking though, look at that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Whack.
Luna being Althena's daughter, not exactly true, but close enough, I think. Right?
Yeah.
You know, essentially the reincarnation, the second advent of Althena, but in the form of a human. So yeah, again, I mean, it's very similar to Skyward Sword, some of the stuff going on there.
Yeah. A little different though, because with Zelda, like the goddess didn't like create Zelda, right?
Right.
Her spirit inhabited Zelda. Because Zelda actually has a father and ostensibly a mother, right?
Right.
So it's a little different, but not so much so that you needed to quibble over that, right? Which I still did, but
yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, I think part of the reason why I'm able to, especially with older narratives, be like, oh, you know what? I bet this is partially because as someone who writes, that's what I would do. Right? That's what I would do because I think that would be the most interesting thing for this story to do.
Sure.
And a lot of times that ends up being correct because there's, you know, we have entire like classes. People have classes on like what the best way to tell a story is. And while there is some formulaic properties to it, it is still a creative process too. But the fact that you can look at the stories that are received the best and go, why do these ones work so well and these other ones don't? And it's because of these specific things, right? It's why we have the you know, the rising action and the climax and the falling action. Like that's a whole thing that we study in schools. I don't know if they still teach it, but that's something I learned in school.
That's true.
And if you really start digging into creative writing, you get to learn about like archetypes and what those archetypes represent and how they show up in narratives. And so that's why I can look at a character like Dyne or Drachma. Let's say Drachma from Skies of Arcadia, right?
Ooh, Drachma, yeah.
Take Drachma and like he has a spoilers, I guess, if you haven't seen our Skies of Arcadia playthrough or played it in the last 25 years. But there's a moment with Drachma where you're like, oh, well, of course he died. Because he's a mentor archetype in a lot of ways.
Yeah, the sage.
Right. Now, thankfully, he gets to come back later, and we're like, oh, that's so cool. So they subvert the archetype a little bit, but knowing how those archetypes work allow you to do that.
Dragon Cane. Yep. So Dragon Cane cannot be equipped by Nash. It is Mia only, like the several of the last few. It is her best weapon. Her agility goes down a little bit, I think because the Wind Cane ups it. But
bite.
Look at that wisdom boost.
Holy crap.
Yeah. It's fantastic. So
60 points. My goodness.
We're getting some ultimate weapons at this point, which is very satisfying.
Yeah.
Top off, Kyle. There we go.
So, because the amount of times, like, you and my wife have gotten mad at me at predicting stuff,
I think
I've
I can't speak for her, but I just accepted at this point. Like, oh, he predicted that. Okay, got it.
Well, I use mad. I use mad loosely.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Playfully frustrated.
Mhm.
And I've so the more it's been brought up, the more I've been trying to mull over. Like, well, why can I do this? Like,
Yeah.
there's some element of like instinct and talent, I'm sure, that plays into it, but it's more than that.
Mhm.
And I'm obviously not always right. There have definitely been times, especially in Xenogears, there's several pieces of evidence from like, what if it's this? And I'm so far off the mark, it's not even funny.
Right.
It's not like a
Mhm.
flawless system.
Flawless victory.
Right. But I think beyond instinct and that, it's just a lot of experience I mean, I've been writing short stories and narratives since I was like in middle school.
Also,
And when
really
you do something a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, when you finishing up, when you do something a lot, you start to notice trends.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how you get better at stuff.
That's true.
So.
Which way do I go here? There's a door there. I really like the look of Mia's ultimate weapon too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I need Nash to get an ultimate weapon that has a green gem in it, so that they can be the ones. So they can all three be holding the spiritual stones from Ocarina of Time.
That would be cool.
Mia's got power. Jessica's got wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need to give Nash courage. Great shape.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that happens, but we'll look at it when we get it.
He gets an amazing crossbow instead.
He does, yeah. So I do find that interesting because Nash is very much the sorcerer, like, young wizard archetype of a character, but he does not get an ultimate staff like Mia does. He gets an ultimate crossbow or bow. They're bows; they look like crossbows, you know.
Right.
In the name of the goddess.
So yeah, I don't know exactly what provoked that choice. It is interesting though, because he is, Starlight Bow. There's Nash's best weapon. Yeah.
That looks incredible.
Looks pretty cool, right?
It does. That's the goddess bow.
Starlight
That's what that
Bow.
is.
Yeah, pretty much. Now we only need Kyle's ultimate weapon.
It's a lightsaber. Like, what? Why?
That'd be awesome.
Is something wrong, Null? Over there.
Luna.
Luna. Alex. Galleon was distracted with his preparations for a magic ceremony, and so no, don't trust that. Took matters into your own hands and escaped? Good work. You're a brave woman, Luna. I like that. I mean, I really like that. Let's leave here, Alex. Luna, we can't do that. Don't you realize Galleon's trying to become the supreme ruler? If we don't stop him, he'll take over the world. What's wrong with that, Null? I don't see the problem. Luna, I wouldn't trust this. Whether it's Althena or Galleon, we need someone to lead us. We can't let such wretched human beings fumble about searching for purpose. You're not talking like Luna. We should be thanking Galleon for taking his enormous responsibility upon himself. Not trying to stop him because of our misguided fears. You're not Luna. The woman Alex has told us about is nothing like you.
Oh no.
What was that? Shoot.
It's Royce.
Royce. Royce! What have you done to us, you filthy wench? I simply prescribed a little mandatory relaxation for you. You're not worthy to use magic, you evil hag. Oh, but I am, darling. Hadn't you noticed? I'm quite proficient at all manners of mischief. Mischief managed. I'm afraid that only way you can remove my little spell is for you to defeat me. But likelihood of that occurrence is quite remote. Because I can fly. And see you later. For you see, the first you must prove yourself worthy to challenge me at all. Until then, I predict a great deal of bloodletting in your future. Royce! Pleasant dreams, everyone. Rest well.
Bye-bye.
The teleportation's such like a... What spell did you cast on us, Alex? I don't feel any different.
What spell? Indeed. All right.
I'm sure she cast some kind of illusion.
Let us continue.
And just end up in like a forever stairwell or something stupid.
Whoops. Yeah, it's fine. Insane armor. That's for Kyle.
I love that Kyle's best stuff is insane labeled.
Gets a
maddening metal.
Gets a good bit of magic endurance out of that, which is good because that's kind of low stat for him. So now we just need his best weapon. I wonder what that would be.
Is it called the Insane Sword?
It may be. Why? I don't know why you think that, but maybe.
No, it's gonna be called like the Whiskey Whipper or something.
So, as you can see, Nash and Jessica are asleep right now. The curse that Royce placed on us will randomly make some party members be asleep at the start of every encounter until we deal with it.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it's aggravating.
Gadeth.
Cold device.
Wake up, Nash. Want to see the cool bow you have.
Too bad.
Apparently.
Cold device.
Ow.
There we go. Alright, let's go ahead. Whoops. Use Flameria. And then attack, and I'm gonna have her use a healing spell.
Althena, lend me your power.
That enemy is not weak to fire.
Negative. Let's see. Pop off. Actually, Nash has healing ring. Kyle doesn't. There. Alright. And there's his best weapon. Kind of underwhelming compared to the others.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't look much different from the one he was just using.
No, it does not, unfortunately. I wish it had a really cool, big, gigantic look or something, but oh well.
Yeah. I was thinking about it earlier. I thought it'd be super cool if, for like one of the final battles, you know how they had the big sprite of Galleon?
Mm-hmm.
If you just had like a one-on-one fight with Galleon and Alex had his own big sprite, and it was like the most graphically advanced fight in the entire game.
That would be cool. That actually reminds me of Saga Frontier 2. There are fights called duel fights, and Saga Frontier, like Romancing Saga of that era, they were sprite-based, sort of like this. But the duel fights had a much more advanced looking, larger model. There's an Angel's Tear. That you would use both the enemy and the character you're controlling, usually the main character of the particular scenario you're playing.
Yeah.
Would be kind of larger versions, and you would put together your moves based on specific things that would trigger basically more advanced moves. But anyway, yeah, it's a whole thing. But yeah, something like that would be really, really cool. That's one thing I'll say for Romancing Saga. They do some interesting mechanical stuff. Stupid sleep spell.
It looks like a game that would be worth, you know, playing.
So yeah, if you guys are interested in Romancing Saga, my favorite is the original Saga Frontier. I absolutely love the remaster. So just let us know, leave a comment if you're interested in that. I guarantee you I would be as well.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about Romancing Saga, and Saga Frontier is the one I have the most experience with, is that it requires a lot of grinding. So yeah, that'll be an interesting one. The Aegis Robe for Jessica. I think? No, maybe it's for Mia. Yep. Imbued with magic. I think that's her best armor. We're getting all of these.
In the name of the goddess.
But yeah, I haven't beaten Saga Frontier 2 at any point. That is one I would like to complete at some point. I have beaten 1 several times over.
Cold device.
This is one of my favorite games of all time. Alex just slash, 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 slash. Alright, let's get some topping off done here. The party members that do not have healing rings, you can see how attrition kind of wears them down a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright. Keep going forward. I've actually gotten quite a few of the treasures in this fortress already, which is exciting.
In the name of the goddess. Cold device.
Level 50.
Whoa!
Yeah. Level 50. Oh, yeah.
Nice job.
Yep, and everyone else, yeah, next one is 137 K. Yeah, Kyle will get to level 50 next. 50 is a good level to aim for. If you can get a few above it, you're going to start outstatting bosses, because the scaling halts after 50. So that'll be an interesting thing to see if we can get to 51, 52 maybe. We'll see, we'll see.
Cold device.
Level 50 for Kyle. Yeah, and I am basically trying to fight every single enemy on the way up here, because the most experience we can get, the more experience we can get, the better. The higher level we are, the better for the final encounter.
Cold device. Cold device.
Yeah, this part I always just hope that Alex in particular won't be asleep. It's not the end of the world if he is, but it certainly isn't preferable.
Yeah, that's fair.
Curses.
In the name of the goddess.
One thing to take note of actually is enemies do not do reduced damage to Alex anymore in the final dungeon. And I just take that as, okay, the gloves have come off at this point, you know?
Yeah. Very fair.
I think one thing to notice here is that occasionally when Nash attacks, enemies just die. I believe his ultimate weapon has an instant kill ability on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Starlight Bow can one-shot enemies, so it's good to have the Galleon's Tear on him, because he could just kind of shoot down groups. It doesn't happen every time, as you can see, but yeah.
In the name of the goddess.
Dash to level 50. And he has equal HP and MP at level 50. 230 to both of them, which is kind of funny. So many of these boss rooms. Yeah, 2 of them. It's nice. It's nice. It's definitely why I didn't remember exactly that his ultimate weapon did that, but that is a good reason to give him the Galleon's tier like what I've done.
In the name of the goddess!
I like that those big dudes are weak to ice. It's, excuse me, very handy.
Yeah, for sure. Especially since Mia's really good at ice stuff.
Cold of
Yep.
ice.
Fire and ice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Alright. We definitely have some healing to do here. Poor Mia is getting, like, wrecked. Let's double heal her.
Hmm.
I'm actually going to use some starlights as well. 'Cause she's getting a little bit low. Even with having MP, using Blizzard in every battle, sometimes multiple times, will start to drain her a little bit. I believe there are a couple of Althena statues in this dungeon. I could be wrong about that, but I believe there are. Go ahead and pick this up. The Holy Clothes. Alright, so we'll give those to Jessica. Yeah, increased. Althena's fave fabric. We're going to increase her defense. Good magic Ian boost as well. And if I'm reading this right, the next treasure we pick up, unless it's a consumable, is going to be Kyle's ultimate weapon. So we'll finally have ultimate weapons for everybody. And then there's some more armor to get for the characters to make sure we have best in slot, which we will by the end of this fortress. Get Shrek'd. Alright. Keep it going. Looks suspiciously... Yep, here we go.
Looks like we passed your little test, honey bomb. Honey bomb. Infidels, do you fight instead of succumbing to the destiny I have foreseen? Because we know that our destiny is not under your control, Royce. I'm afraid you're swimming in denial, dear child. As the tide is rising, I shall permit you to glimpse your end in a manner you can't deny. Bloodied and dead.
Europe.
How pitiful. Your fortunes are nothing but nonsense. That's right, you show us what you wish to happen. But you have no power over us, Royce. Our future is our own. The future isn't something to be told, it's something to be created. Silence! You shall pay a heavy price for your insolence. And I have come to collect your debt. Debited.
All right.
Again. Giant.
So Royce definitely looks kind of screwed up here. Again, use standard tactics here. Unfortunately, Nash and Kyle have started to sleep, but we should be okay. Yeah, same
She's
here.
cool
By the
looking
power
though.
of Althena!
Yeah, she is.
Guess it's supposed to be like her snake pet or whatever.
Yeah.
I saved this just for you.
Ow.
Ow, indeed. Holy cow.
Yerp.
Is that skill just always a one-hit KO, or does it just do that much damage?
I think it might do that much damage because he's asleep.
Oh, I see.
That's correct. I could be wrong about that.
Summon elemental power!
Get up. There we go. That is the nice thing about Miracle Litany is it restores all health. Yeah. Increased damage from sleep, so we're gonna have to get Kyle back up. That's alright, though. I'm actually gonna use... Freaking inventory! Ah! Alright, so let's have Nash get him up, and then target him with that, and then... There we go.
By the power of Althena!
Alright, in much better shape now. Yeah, that sleep spell. Very annoying.
Just for you.
Yeah, and I think that disables whichever party member it targets temporarily.
Hmm.
So, not a lot we can do about that. We're gonna finally power Kyle up.
Check this out.
Thunderbolt is going to be what you want to use with Nash here. It's probably going to be the best one.
By the power of Althena.
Again, if you don't have it yet, Thunderbomb
This just for you.
should be fine, but you really should have Thunderbolt at this point.
I was about to say, I feel like... When did we get Thunderbolt?
It's been a while. It's been like... Yeah, I think everybody has their best moves in the mid-30s. So, yeah, you should have
so
full ability lists for everyone.
can you beat this game in mid-30s?
Check this out.
Don't know. I imagine so. I imagine there are low-level challenges
Blessing of Althena.
that people do, but, you know, bosses do technically scale off of Alex's level.
Right, so theoretically you could, but that's just like HP, or does there like attack stats and stuff also?
Yeah, it's all the stats.
Okay.
He's really beating the crap out of Nash.
Now I'm curious if someone's done like a level 1 run of this game.
I don't know if that's possible, considering bosses give experience, but maybe.
Right. Okay, yeah, so like no leveling up besides whatever bosses force on you, essentially.
Say that again?
No leveling up beyond whatever experience bosses force on you.
Yeah, that's possible.
Check this
Althena
out.
Litany. Yeah, and of course, like, some characters will have all of their
Blessing of
moves,
Althena.
even at a low level. Like Alex, he gets all of his moves pretty low level or from doing the Dragon Master stuff. And then Kyle starts with all of his moves. Ouch. Alright, let's get her up. We can let Null res Mia if we wanted to, but I don't think we can afford doing that. I'm gonna have Jessica defend.
Gotcha!
I saved this just for you.
Brutal.
Ow. I should have had her redo that litany. That's alright, though. Use Flame Bomb. Ice Shell might be good, actually. Oh.
Check
Litany.
this out.
Yeah, if you do get a chance, like what I just got,
Blessing of Althena.
reuse Saint Litany if you've taken damage. It should be... it's a good idea to make sure regen is applied to everybody if you can, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make short work of this boss. We are technically at the peak of the scaling at this point.
I saved this just for you.
Right, because it's off of Alex's level, so...
Yep.
Interesting. So, you could... Theoretically, I'm just thinking about this level-wise, let Alex die before finishing off
Check
a boss,
this out.
Yes,
so he doesn't get experience and have like the rest of your party
By the
level.
power of Althena.
that's true.
I wouldn't recommend it, but I'd just be curious to see what that dynamic looks like and how fast a boss might die if Alex is like 10,
Yeah,
you know, or whatever.
probably pretty quick.
Yeah.
There we go.
the way my mind works.
Yeah, so if you need to recast Saint Litany, feel free to use Dragon Healing like what I just did. Yeah, because, oof, a lot of damage coming out of Royce here. She is an in-game boss, so yeah, definitely you're gonna need to watch it. Let's see, we'll do that on Kyle.
Check this out.
If you do have Saint Litany going and Healing Rings, Calm Litany should be plenty. Keep everyone topped up most turns, but if you are having trouble, Dragon Healing is available.
By the power of Althena.
It's definitely proven to be really good to have.
Yep, it is my favorite dragon move. Wrath is decent
Save this just
for certain
you.
things. Grief can be good in certain situations. And then Protect we haven't even used at any point, but don't worry, we will.
That's the one that, like, just sends enemies away.
No, that's the black one. That's Grief.
Oh.
Check this out.
Dragon Protect is Quarks, the white dragon's move.
Right,
It
right.
blocks a single move on everyone once.
Blessing of
Oh.
Althena.
I have a feeling we're going to need that for a boss fight.
We will need it at one point. There we
I
go.
saved this just for you.
Pop the tank limit break.
What's that?
So pop the tank limit break.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Good, good, good. And... Sure would be nice if there was some way to fix that status ailment that is now on Nash. Okay, there we go. We're good. Won the battle. Woohoo! Got a silver light, 50,000 XP, level for Mia.
There we
and
go.
Jessica.
Level 50.
Yep.
Impossible. Can't be. Well, I guess what they say is true. Fortune tellers really can't see into their own futures. Or maybe she refused to believe we could defeat her. Either way, I'm just glad she's forever in the past. Did she die? It looked like she kind of teleported away.
It did look like that, didn't it? Okay, let's see what's up here. Ah, yes. Excellent. One of the few Althena statues in here. But yeah, everyone is level 50 now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, as you can tell, Kyle and Alex both have 3 attacks naturally, and then Jessica has 2. Another thing you could do is give the Gale Ring to Jessica if you want her to have 3 as well. Personally, I try not to move her around too much in boss fights, just so she's not, like, isolated or anything.
Right. Well, and you need to use her other skills more often for the harder fights anyway.
Exactly, yeah. Keeping regen on everyone, healing the whole party, all that fun stuff. White, red, blue, black. White, red, blue, black.
Wonder what that could signify.
What do we got here? Interesting. It's also the order we got our dragon powers in. White, red, blue, black.
True. What's with all the dresses and the displays? I guess it could be statues. They probably are statues. That would make more sense.
Yeah, I think they're statues.
They just look like random armoires. Not armoires.
Like little mannequins.
Yeah, with like a dress or some kind of clothing on them.
Indeed.
It's actually just Althena's giant bedroom.
We've entered the Althena's wardrobe.
Yeah.
Gotta fight all these crazy statues.
Cold of ice.
Wrath Ring, Angel Tear, and a bunch of XP. Clearly, this is one of the best places for getting XP.
Yeah.
Let's go in the center here. Yeah, there's that. What the? Ah, okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that, but it teleports you back. You go in the center.
Weird.
Yep. So you have
so you
to
gotta pick which door you need to go through.
you have to deactivate all of these buttons in order.
Ah. Oh, that's the other reason why it keeps reinforcing the white, red, blue, black.
That's right. Yeah, there's a little bit of a puzzle here, but they start throwing hints at you pretty quick here. And, you know, it's what it sort of reminds me of, actually, is Chrono Cross. Because there is a sequence of colors in Chrono Cross that is critically important as well, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oof, Mia. Having some troubles there, girl. There we go. Alright. Blue? I think... Ah.
Welcome to the Blessed Tower of the Goddess, Mighty Dragon Master. Think back and recall how you met each of the 4 dragons. Your memories of those encounters are required to successfully navigate the tower.
Yeah, so in case the color sequence isn't obvious at this point, I think now that we've done that, we can go in here. And I think...
Nice.
Yeah, I think this room is empty. Ah!
The yelling never stops to amuse me.
It's pretty funny.
Tease.
Statues! That instant kill on Nash's bow is real nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everything in this section. Something here. Yep, okay. Yeah, so basically you gotta go through the correct teleporter, you gotta go and hit the buttons in that order, and now we can go to the next section. So now we've got a little cross section of teleporters. White. A red. Blue. Black. Where are we now?
Who knows? Blue dragon helmet.
Blue dragon helmet. Black dragon
Black
armor.
dragon armor.
Red dragon
Red dragon shield.
White dragon
White
wings.
dragon wings. Remember the foregoing, for they shall lead you to the corner of Althena's tower. That's not the same order.
No, it is not.
Is it blue, black, red, white?
It might be.
In the name of the goddess! In the name of the goddess!
Yeah, wrath rings start dropping like crazy here. Yeah, and Alex has already hit 51. So yeah, we are probably going to be able to get to at least 52, I imagine, if not a little bit higher. But we're now exceeding the scaling of bosses, so that's pretty cool. Amusing.
Yes, it is.
In the name of the goddess!
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay, So yeah, now we're in this room and we got to get through this next teleporter puzzle. So we're gonna do blue. Sage's robe.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So that
A
is
wise man's outfit.
Dash's best armor. Now we're gonna head back and we're gonna go through the black teleporter. Detonator armlet.
Ooh.
I think that is Jessica's. Yep. Althena's armlet.
Why is it called a detonator then?
I don't know. Red. Spook armlet.
Spook. So spooky.
Don't be afraid. Mia's best armlet.
If you had done this in the wrong color
Right.
order, would you not have gotten access to the items?
Insane sword. Yeah, I think it messes up the order if you go in the wrong order here.
Cuts like crazy.
Thank you for that. I wasn't sure if a sword designed for cutting would cut like crazy or not. I really appreciate that extra quality of information.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll head back. Now let's see here.
What next?
Yeah, I think those go toward the armor here. I am checking. Let's see. Yeah, I think we have almost all of the treasure in here, actually. There's like one thing missing currently. Let's see. Oh, okay.
All these teleportation circles.
Yeah. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, we gotta hit the switches. I didn't hit them when getting the equipment, so let's do that. So do blue, black.
Oh, interesting. So maybe the switches are the important part for this
Whoops.
color sequence.
Red.
Not so much the items.
Right.
Okay.
White. Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
And that adds another teleporter.
Sprint through the red flames. Sojourning the black earth. Smashing through the white ice. Swimming through the blue water.
Red, black, white, blue.
This is the road that awaits the brave adventurer who wishes to behold the goddess Althena.
All right. More battles! And now Kyle has a cool looking weapon too.
I'm glad that his is a little distinct.
Yep.
Because it's more of an orangey gold color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only ultimate weapon I don't like the look of is Nash's, honestly.
Yeah.
And again, like if you... In boss fights, you can't always equip the cane that we've kept. Because if we compare it here, the Sage's cane will give him 10 more wisdom, which it'll make his Thunderbolt a little harder. Hit a little harder. I usually don't do that, but it's good to have the option.
Cannons.
Yeah.
In the name of the goddess.
It's good.
It is.
It's good.
Yeah, at this point, if you did want to give Kyle the ring for an extra attack, that would give him and Alex both 4 attacks. It's not a bad strategy. I usually just leave it because I like Alex being just OP. It's nice.
Well, there's something to be said about the main protagonist being the strongest in the party.
Code device.
Yep. Let's see. Another enemy over here. Nope. Oh yeah, there's
Yes.
one. Excellent.
Statues.
More statues.
Those actually look like the stone enemies in Dark Souls. You know what I'm talking about? Like the stone golems in the forest area?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it does look a little bit like them. Alright,
I don't mean to
so...
compare everything, I just can't help it. Red,
Red.
black. The Black Earth.
Not it. Black. White.
And blue.
Blue. And I
Chum,
think
chum.
what that does is makes this stairwell.
Yep.
Here. Woohoo! We
Convenient
are
save space.
making our way through here pretty handily.
Yeah, we are. I find it interesting that they are using
Code device.
like a different theme for every floor.
Mm-hmm. Kind of fun, isn't it?
It is. It's interesting for sure. The mute animation is interesting.
Indeed. There we go.
He's like, I can't talk. I guess I'll just do crunches instead.
Yup. Gotta working out. It
Gotta
is
stay in
nice.
shape for that final boss fight.
That's right. It is nice to have everybody over 200 HP. You will end up, if you go to 99, you're gonna end up with over 400, maybe 500 HP. So it's just huge amount of health.
Yeah,
It's
that's
nice.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Does the healing skills, like litany and stuff, do they scale off of level so that they do more as you get higher up?
I think it scales off your wisdom stat. I believe. So yes, your wisdom stat will go up. So yes.
Okay. I was wondering if there was a spot where it just kind of caps out and only does ever so much HP restoration, you know?
I don't believe so. Woohoo! We are making our way
Goddess
through
Tower.
Here pretty handily.
Crunching things.
Okay, here we go.
Gotta be getting pretty close.
We are. Yep. Oh man,
Well, he's a fun dude.
Ultra Fiend. He's out of here.
Wow.
Nash's
That was Nash's bow, right?
bow coming through again. Yes, exactly. Yep.
Incredible.
The Wrath Ring. They just throw Wrath Rings at you here. Now, these have little weird electrical barriers in them, and I believe what you have to do is get the enemies on the other side to crash into them.
Code device.
Should be simple enough, in theory.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Stop hitting Mia.
But she casts the spells. We gotta stop her from casting the spells.
I guess. Let's get back to the healing statue here. It's nice having one in close proximity. I'll say that. Did they
Now
respawn?
the enemies are back there.
Okay. Hurry! Yeah! Got that one wrecked.
And you only need the one, right? So
Yes, indeed. Full device. Ow.
get out of here. Dumb statue.
You fools!
Code device.
I do like it when Nash gets rid of those floating enemies, because they take a lot less damage from physical attacks. Ow.
And they mute Mia, which is equally problematic.
Yup. What? Floating too high up? Hey,
Yeah, he's like all the way
Cool.
up there.
get down.
Whoa.
Get over here.
Excuse you.
Not up there. Okay. What?
Does it matter? I mean, you can get through. Is it a matter of principle for you?
Alright, let's try this. Hey! Hey!
No, he's not even on the screen. You're not not near close enough.
Oh, wait. What? Hey! Hey! Thank
There you
you!
go.
Now, as a reward, I will kill you. Okay.
Well, thank you for the kind reward, sir. I'll be sure to break the gate for you in the future. Oh, wait. No, I won't. Because I'll be dead.
You'll be careful. Oh, you'll be dead! Okay, everyone's at
We're
51.
wanted men.
Indeed. Spirit Talisman! I believe that is the final treasure, so it is good that it took until that time for Null's inventory to be... God, I've got so many of these now. Alright.
So many.
The Spirit Talisman is worth looking at. I don't think Alex is ideal to equip it on. Let's see. So, the Spirit Talisman halves all attacks.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So you take half damage to all attacks. It is actually the one thing I would put over the tri-ring. I'm not going to do it yet, but I'm probably going to put this on Jessica when we fight the final boss, because the final boss doesn't inflict any status ailments. So, very, very
Keeping her
good.
up longer will be better.
What's that?
So keeping her up longer will be better.
Yeah, exactly.
If she's your healer.
Yeah. So yeah, we're in good shape with our accessories right now, but yeah, we are getting extremely close to the end here. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy.
In the name of the goddess!
Yeah, we're about at the point of time for this episode. We do still have a little bit more to do, but we have managed to loot the fortress of all treasure at this point, with the exception, I think, of one or two more silver lights as we continue. And those are worth picking up and holding on to. And Alex has just reached level 52, which is pretty cool. I am going to be checking stat tables here just to see when anybody might be getting another attack. Just to see if, there's a level maybe we want to shoot for. Sub 99, of course, because at this point, we're kind of committed.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, again, I sort of prefer sub 99 in this game, even though it's not completely ideal. Just because of the way that I don't want to be using regular attacks against bosses to optimize my damage. And because Sword Dance and Kyle's Power Slash both cap at 999 damage, their regular attacks are going to eventually end up outclassing those special moves.
I find it interesting that the regular attacks don't cap.
They do, but because you can do more than one of them.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That makes sense.
Yep.
Why do 1999 damage when you can do 4?
Yeah, or in the case of something like Final Fantasy VII, you do like 20 or something.
Right.
That's why Knights of the Round, Ungar Max, High Wind, stuff like that, Omnislash are all extremely good. These Ultra Fiends are a pain to kill if Nash's one-shotting ability doesn't crunch them.
Yeah, they seem to be hit really hard.
They hit really hard, they have very high defense, you kind of have to pound on them for a while, kill them. Whew.
Good thing you got all those healing items and the 17,000 MP items.
Yep. Yeah, this is the time to burn Starlights. Definitely roll on in here with a lot of them.
And then, yeah, you need the healing items as well. Bringing a few healing nuts is good, but, you know, we only have like 5. That's plenty. Just because they're so much more circumstantial, especially if you have the ability to just spam Jessica's heals.
Cold device.
Ow. I don't mind when they mute anybody but Mia in a random encounter. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
I'm doing regular attacks anyway. It's fine.
That's how I feel about a lot of games that do that, though. Right, where you have a mixture of mages and physical fighter type attackers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can silence my fighter all day. I don't care. All he's doing is smacking you with his sword. You get my black mage, you and I are going to have more than just a fight.
That's right.
I'll fight you in the grave, and then I'll fight you in hell.
Get wrecked. Ow. They hit Mia really hard, and Dash is just like, fine, and then just kills them all with his one-shot bow.
Nice.
Oh, man. Alright, let's see. Alright, couple more starlights. Top us off here. Yeah, and I just checked ahead. There are a couple more silver lights to get. We are extremely close to the end here. So... Oh. Ah, yes. The switch causes the bridge. We'll grab this silver light here. Got a couple more enemies to fight, but yeah, stick with us a couple more minutes here. We are basically at time, but I am going to wreck a few more enemies and get us up to where the next boss is, so we can pick up there in the next episode. But yeah, we are close to time here. Austin, any thoughts as we kind of close out the episode in a few minutes here?
I don't really have anything else to add at the moment, to be honest.
That's cool.
We've talked a lot about the beats as they occur, so just kind of vibing at this point. I am still kind of curious about Luna's power specifically. Like, obviously she is this, it's very Phoenix-ish, right? Burning the old body and a new life is reborn through it.
Yeah.
So, in a lot of ways, even though she's human, because they said so, she is also still Goddess Althena.
Right.
And her power is not... Her power awakening was inevitable, according to Galleon.
Right.
So, grain of salt with that. But her awakening her power, I think, truly was inevitable. As she got older, she probably would have come into it more. Maybe regained memories, maybe not, I don't know. I am curious how he's able to take advantage of her power without her being able to also come fully into her own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a weird way to say it, but I don't know how to articulate quite what I'm saying.
Her memories and personality are being suppressed by something Galleon is doing. This is an interesting room.
Without inhibiting the power.
Yes.
And, I mean, it's a powerful spell. Galleon's a powerful mage, whatever. But I'm curious how that works, right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think the most we were given is, you know, he essentially has a control on Luna. So it's because essentially she's human that he's able to do something like that.
Right.
It's because she is human, and not like a full goddess, as it were. I'm not sure which one to go in here.
One might even say demigoddess.
If one were inclined. Indeed.
Indeed.
I think these all go to the same place. Like clouds outside. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. These all go to the same place. So Gonna do Silverlight. Let's see, what should we drop? Well, I know what I'm gonna drop. Another one of these damn things. All right, cool. And I think that
You've got
was
too many remedies, man. Too many.
indeed. I think that was the final treasure in this dungeon. So we're gonna finish this room up, and then we will call it until next time. At which point we got some bosses to deal with. We have dealt with Royce coming up through this fortress. We still have the leader of the Vile tribe, Zenobia, to deal with, as well as, of course, the Magic Emperor, who is the cause of all of our woes. So. And
potentially Luna.
Possibly Althena / Luna herself. Indeed. Yep. So there's still plenty to deal with, but yeah, we pretty much have best in slot for everybody at this point. So yeah, if you are following along, I like the Gale Ring on Alex. Obviously, Dragon Master. Make sure you equip Althena's sword. Starlight Bow, Sage Robe, Stone Bracelet, Holy Bandana. I like the Galleon's Tier on that.
So many Wrath Rings.
I do. They keep dropping in here. I like to up Mia's agility a little bit. I think she has the lowest agility because she ends up going last, but sometimes she gets to go before everybody else. Hell Ring is good on her. Phantom Ribbon, Spook Armlet, Aegis Robe, and the Dragon Cane. And then Kyle is the Insane set, and I like increased agility on him too. And then for Jessica, I run the Tri-Ring in regular battles, along with Healing Ring, Fire Tiara, Detonator Armlet, Holy Clothes, Holy Mace. And let's go ahead and get this barrier knocked down, assuming I can actually... There you go. Good job.
I'm sorry. It's just funny to look at your equipment as you're over the accessories, and all you see is one type of ring.
Yep. Yeah, a bunch of them drop in here, so if you haven't bought Wrath Rings and you want them, just fight for a little bit in here. You'll get one.
No, he is down again. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, she keeps getting knocked down in these fights. I keep targeting her. Kind of aggravating. Alright.
Looks like everybody's in pretty good shape, though. Not just equipment-wise, but level-wise and everything else.
Oh, yes. I think this... Let's see. We're very close to another boss here, but we will go ahead and call it in this room. Because I think there are a couple more encounters before the boss, but that's all the treasure here. And yeah, we're definitely over time at this point. So I'll go ahead and Starlight Mia and Jessica. And we're in relatively good shape. We are gonna top everyone up to maximum before the next boss, which is very close at hand, but we're gonna have to wait until the next episode, at which point we will be resuming the Goddess Tower. And yeah, we hope you are enjoying this playthrough. I know I am. This is a great game, and I anticipate the next episode will be the last episode of Lunar Silver Star Story Remastered. So we hope you are enjoying. We have gotten pretty much all of the backstory and lore that we're going to get. All that's really left is to deal with the ending. I believe we might get actually a little bit more as we deal with the remaining bosses, but we pretty much know what's been going on in this world at this point. Of particular interest to me has been the revelation that this place, this planet, looks the way it does because of magic. And as Althena's fortress has been sucking the magic out of Lunar, we are seeing it become desolate like the frontier, and it looks kind of like our moon, Earth's moon. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it definitely procured some questions that I'm holding off on at the moment, so...
Yep, and there's discussion of the blue star, and we've seen the blue star, and it looks like it's a, to put it in Star Trek terms, an M-class world. Yeah, so, you know, it essentially looks like our planet, it looks like Earth. So, yeah, I mean, what's going on with that? That's kind of weird. But yeah, obviously our biggest concern at this point with regards to our party is we gotta rescue Luna. So we're going to be doing that in the next episode, hopefully. And yeah, we hope you are enjoying this game. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave them. Like, subscribe. We could use your support always. And if you enjoy our games, feel free to interact with us in the comments. We always like it. And yeah, if you do want to see Romancing Saga games, if you want to see me rip apart Saga Frontier, I am happy to do so for you guys if there is interest in that. I know it's kind of a cult classic, sort of similar to Xenogears, although not followed quite the same way. And there's a whole larger Romancing Saga community and stuff. So that's the only one I've played to completion. If you want to see 2, happy to do that. If you want to see a different game, if you want to make a completely off-the-wall comment, feel free, jump in, talk to us, let us know what you think about any of what we've discussed. We always like to hear from you.
Yep. In the meantime, thank you so much for letting us be part of your day. We do hope it is an awesome one. And we'll catch you all in the next episode.
See you next time.
Bye-bye now.
Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.